everyone, and I welcome you all to the Narayana Group of institutions. As we all know, the success comes to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams and also who are determined to achieve them. And today we celebrate one more success story here in the Narayana Group, where we got the NEET UG 2023 results. We have one more success story to share with you. So, could you please tell us your name?
I am Lakshmi Rasmitha Gandikota.
And what is your score this year in NEET UG 2023?
I have scored 710 out of 720 in this year's NEET.
Okay, so that is a very good score. And how do you feel after achieving that score?
Well, at first I was shocked and then I felt ecstatic and it felt otherworldly, to be honest. It wasn't just normal happiness that you get when you get normal gifts. It was out of this world, something that I can never actually describe in words. To simply put it, it's magnificent. And you'll only understand it if you get it for yourself. You actually achieve it yourself.
We can see that on her face. You know, the smile speaks it all. And what is the one thing that you'd attribute your success to?
Well, there's plenty of people I would like to attribute my success to. There's my family, my parents who never ceased supporting me, my brother who always had faith in me, and the Narayana Madhapur and Narayana Group, my dean ma'am, lecturers, admin staff, principals, vice principal, everyone. But the person I would like to attribute to success the most is actually my maternal grandmother. I call her Amamma. I'm very, very grateful for. So thank you, Amamma.
That sounds like a very emotional thing for you, isn't it?
It is a very emotional thing, but I'm proud of it.
Is she proud of you and is she happy? What was her reaction when she came to know about it?
Well, she was very, very proud. And she's like, this is the biggest success I've actually heard in our family. And I'm very proud to have actually achieved that too. I honestly have no words and I'm shivering. Thank you.
And what is the best congratulatory message that you received apart from your Amamma's message?
Well, it's from my parents. You see, they're doctors. They were medical aspirants in the past 2 decades ago. So any medical aspirant's dream college is AIIMS Delhi.
Yes, and apart from the message, what was it is like to achieve this success today? You know, it must have taken a lot of hard work and dedication. So what were the things that you did to study and to get to this point? I mean, the Narayana Group has helped you, obviously. So what were their micro schedules like, their analysis, and how did this all help you?
Well, I'll start with the tests. We had weekend tests, cumulative tests, and plenty of other tests that I actually don't remember the names of. But I'm honestly pretty grateful because each test, no matter how hard you try, there's always a corner of NCERT that you're not thorough with. Well, it was for me. I don't know about how many, the pretty perfectionists everywhere. So every test brought out at least a corner of NCERT that I didn't put my focus in. And each and every test I wrote contributed to a part of my success, no matter how small it may be.
Okay, so now all the apps are also there, right? Associated with Narayana. How did those apps help you?
Well, Learn is the app I've been associated with. You see, my batch started from 2021 to 2023. And 2021, it was pretty much locked down. And in lockdown, we had no access. We couldn't come to the campus because we couldn't actually move out of our homes. And Learn it was my gateway to Narayana. It was my connection to Narayana. And it enabled me to take part in tests and know my errors. And it had very accurate analysis as well. And the analysis was so mind-boggling that I actually had to analyze it again myself because it was so accurate and it helped me to better myself. And I'm pretty grateful for it again.
So did you start studying in Narayana from 2021 or when was it that you started studying at Narayana Group?
I've begun to study in this wonderful institution from 11th grade. I wish I had joined earlier, but fate brought me here in 11th grade. I'm actually pretty grateful for that again.
Okay. So that sounds like a pretty interesting story. Like you have achieved a lot in the past 2 years, given in a lot of efforts and, you know, paved your way through to success by doing all these things that are in the Narayana Group as well. And any other thing that you'd like to, or any such advice that you'd like to suggest or give to people who are aspiring for NEET in the next year?
In order to study, you can work hard. You can work hard and get wonderful result. But there's something absolutely different with the result you get when you actually work hard while liking what you study, while loving what you study. When you put your heart, mind, body and soul into what you study, the result is absolutely wonderful and beautiful and beyond words. And my next suggestion is to always have faith in yourself. There may be people who may have faith in you, there may not be people who have faith in you, but you are the one who should actually have faith in yourself, because you are the captain of your own ship, and Narayana was the compass of my journey. This advice of mine is a little academic oriented, and this is something I've discovered while studying. As I've mentioned, while I studied, I loved what I studied. So I started linking it to real life situations. There's this part in biology, there's this chapter called Organisms and Populations, which deals with the concept of regulators and conformers. Conformers are basically organisms which just adjust according to their external surroundings and manipulate their internal surroundings to match with them. But regulators are evolutionarily more evolved. They are better, advanced, you could say, because they've managed to gain the ability to maintain a constant internal environment in spite of changing external conditions. So I would like to apply this in real life as well. Regulators are successful evolutionarily because they manage to maintain a constant environment. In the same way, a student would be absolutely successful if they maintain a constant internal environment, not in your body, but here, because that is what really matters in the end. Because IQ is something, some people say you're gifted with it naturally, some people say you acquire it, but in the end, what matters is the mind stability. You got to be stable when you write the exam. No matter how smart you are, mental stability is the thing that matters the most. So I'd like to advise everyone to be a regulator and do not be a conformer. It might be energetically expensive, like it is for actual regulators, but humans are regulators, and let's just be regulators not just by genetics, let's also be regulators by choice. And I like to think of myself as a regulator by choice, and that is one of the main reasons of my success.
Thank you so much. That was really, really, really inspirational, and relating it to biology might have inspired a lot of students to, go that way and relate their studies to the real life examples. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We congratulate you, and we also wish you the best for the future. Thank you.